Alrighty, I think everything's functioning. If not, oh well, we'll figure it out when we get in here. Hello, is everyone doing all right? I hope so, because we're back into the game development side of things again. Yes, it has been a long time since I've actually done work in RPG Maker, or at least done a video upload of it, and that's because between September last month and other life issues going on, I haven't actually worked on this game too much. Doesn't mean I haven't done work, I just haven't done it on camera. And that's mostly what today's about. Today's video is mostly today's video slash stream, because this stream is going straight on to YouTube afterwards, just because, you know, it's a record of everything like that. But I have done a little bit of work. Namely, I've done a few map making. So I've made this part of Nuremberg right here. It's a new section of Nuremberg right here, where we actually have like other things, kind of expanding it out, making the item shop like over here. So we have the original Nuremberg, which is the first city we made. Here is the blacksmith. This is where you get your weapons and everything like that. We have a tavern, which might be some sort of cutscene here. There's another tavern down here. Church, something. I'm not sure what I'm doing for this yet, but Adventures Guild over here, and I added working on the guild sign. I'm not very fast at it, and a few other things. Of course, the dev room. But then over in the second area, we have the item shop. We have the barracks entrance. We have a bank, and we have a rich person's house, and then an eatery, warehouse, and just other generic houses to show it's a big city. And it is, like, Nuremberg is not just this one-tiled city. No, it's a pretty big city, and I wanted to kind of get the sense of scale for it. So there's at least one more map down here to build, because if you look at how Nuremberg is laid out, there is 2 roads that lead down over here. Yeah, specifically down here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make another map over in this area at some point, but we'll get to that eventually. Right now, though, our primary concern is mostly just getting kind of updated and stuff. Other things I've done, aside from look into certain things, I am working on. I'll let you showcase this in the dev room here. I am working towards this right here. This right here is a new test avatar for everything. So I've been working on a new avatar for character walking around and everything like that, utilizing the actual 6 directional forms of travel and not just the standard 4. But that's a slow work in progress, and most of that work is not going to be done on stream, just because of the fact that the thing I'm doing it on is a phone app, actually. While I have access to other things like that, and matter, it's just, yeah, I'm just working on my phone at the moment, so there's that. Other thing I've started working on is the tutorial room. So this room right here, we'll just zoom in. This is in the basement of the Adventures Guild right here. It's specifically this store right there. And yeah, I figured, hey, why not actually put an active tutorial room where, you know, players can, if they need a refresher on how to play the game and they happen to be in town, they can come down here and go through all the tutorial lessons again. And it's just like the straight, like, default tutorial. I do plan on having just a tutorial in general throughout the game to introduce new systems and everything, but this right here is the shortcut way of, like, okay, we're going to go straight from starting the game to playing the tutorial, and then we move on to the main quest and everything, and we skip out on the second quote-unquote tutorial. Because if we don't do that, well, I don't have it set up yet, but when you go into the Northern Plains and you get ready to, and you start making your way up here, you'll actually get into an immediate fight where you'll have your actual, like, more casual tutorial, where Rena will actually tell you, kind of like self-talk to herself and be like, okay, so you better be careful, and everything like that, and kind of go through the tutorial. Not entirely sure how to set that up entirely, so that's going to probably be a stream in itself, just setting up the combat tutorial. But there are a few other things, specifically for plugins. I still do not have the gemstone system yet. I am kind of holding off on looking to hire someone until next year, because fun fact, it's almost been 1 year of development for this game. Believe it or not, it's been almost 1 year. But for main reasons, we are basically, main thing is that we are making steady progress. We've got most of the major systems in here. There are a few major things that, oh my god, yawning. Sorry, been a crazy day with the time shift. Hooray, daylight savings time, we don't need you. But yes, so I'm still messing on with a lot of these things, but I did it. It includes the boost, the burst, words are hard, folks, words are hard. But I did introduce the boost action plugin from Vizustella. So, because I've come to understand how that system actually works. Not how to set it up completely in here yet, which I'm working on it, but just to showcase what I mean by the burst system. Let's see, is everything gonna function correctly? Am I gonna die? Okay, good. But yeah, just to showcase the burst system, and anyone who's played Octopath Traveler would know what this system is, because that system is in Octopath Traveler. That's gonna come down here. It's it's not a most intensive game yet. It is struggling, but yeah, just to showcase. Oh, right, I forgot about that. This is actually I am also setting up for I am trying to get it set up for playtest alpha 1, which is a closed playtest. There's going to be a closed playtest for everything. Let's see. Where is it? Where is this thing? We want copy this for now. That on. All right, there we go. Did some behind the scenes stuff here. Okay, it's not that behind the scenes. I just made sure that free roam mode was actually enabled. Because like I said, setting it up for the playtest mode, which means that this room won't have any access to if you choose a certain option. Since we're here, just to kind of, yeah, just to showcase, like, this is the walking system. This is just a current default one that I found online for everything, and I had like it showcasing what happens when like the emotes play. So, you know, a lot more options available for like cutscenes and emotions. So I'm working on making an avatar that actually looks decent. So we'll keep this one for now. But just to showcase the boost system, as you can see, like on the upper, you can see right above like the battle thing, like the little golden icons going up every round. And yeah, I'm just doing this. It's not properly set up, but I do plan on setting it properly eventually. But you can boost up 3 times, you can reverse it, and then there you go. Like, she gets the full combat. Next round she needs to use it, doesn't get a boost. And we can do combat like that. Means I'm probably gonna have to raise up the attack of everyone, or at least the power of everyone. It's fine and everything. Also played around with the weather system and everything like that. I can have like weather happening all at the same time. Unfortunately, while I'm live streaming it, it lags everything down. Don't know why it lags everything down when I'm live streaming it, but I digress. Yeah, you can also see that certain things are not enabled. So if we remember from the previous times, like we have a little cutscene that plays when you walk past here. It doesn't play. All that stuff. Oh god, it is so laggy. Go turn off the rain real fast. But yeah. So like I said, I've been doing stuff. I have an entire Google Doc. I have an entire Google Doc set up right now. Breaking down what I'm gonna tell the individual that's going to be making the whatever individual I choose that's going to make the plugin for the Magic Gemstone system. I've been working on the menu design for it so that, you know, it's readable and everything like that. And of course, I have been working on the story layout, and I have this lovely app right here, Story Tree. This is well, or I don't know what the program is exactly, but this program is super nice because I can just make this look at how clean this looks. It's so clean. And I can like make little off notes and make side quests and everything like that. So yeah, here we go. Sneak peek. First 3 quests of the group. First 3 quests of the game. We have find Mrs. Olgar's cat, hunt overpopulated wolves, and gather herbs for the church. So you know, all that fun stuff and everything. And then of course we have all the side branches based on where does the player go. So if they go to the inn because, you know, they decide to go to the inn for some reason, say they don't talk to the Adventurers Guild, they just go around town and like, oh, let's go to the inn. Oh, you talk to the receptionist. The receptionist will let them know, hey, you already have a room here, blah blah blah. And she can find her old rapier sword in there, and they can choose to take it or leave it, which ties over to here, because if she goes to the blacksmith first, she gets a new sword, but she brings her old rapier, she can get the heirloom rapier, you know, which is, you know, going to be one of her stronger early game weapons. It might have something to do later on in the storyline too, who knows, but the point is that she'll get her new rapier and everything like that. That's pretty much the end of these little side quests here, but the main quest is go to the Adventurers Guild, which goes up towards the quest board after cutscene, where you get the 3 quests and everything. The main quest being the hunt overpopulated wolves, which you would go hunt for about 25 wolves, which is currently set up in here too. Which is currently set up in here for when you go to the Northern Plains. I have it set up so that when you defeat the wolves, the wolf hunt makes it that, and also erases the event so that you don't fight the same wolves over again. Kill 25 of them, and the little side quests here make sure that the common event is working and everything, and yeah. So we're getting ready. So yeah, we're very close to a pre-alpha build, and by pre-alpha I mean like just like very bare bones alpha build. But what does that entail? Well, we're gonna go ahead and just come over here. Gonna go ahead and make another box for no reason. This is probably not gonna stay on here, but I'm just gonna make this box anyway, just to, you know, make a list and everything. Come over to here. Hello, text. Hello, text. Do I need to text it? Oh, there it is. I don't like the text being there. Well, whatever. What we'll do is we'll do text here, and we'll just put it here. So, here we go. Pardon my bad spelling. I ain't trying to spell nothing good. But plan for the end of the year, and we'll go ahead and just separate this out like that. So, what does this entirely mean? Actually, wait. Yeah, I can do this better. Let's do this better. Let's do this. There we go. And we could just have, you know, plan for the end of the year. And we'll just think. So, what does it mean for the end of the year? Well, first plan is we're gonna make this list because, you know, that's the first plan, is making this actual list. Bothering me a lot. All right. So that's the first thing. Second thing on the list is that we are going to, you know, finish. I'm going to finish up pre-alpha build. The reason why I'm calling it pre-alpha build is because, yeah, literally only like maybe a handful of people are actually going to playtest this mode. It is not going to be a public mode. Only a handful of select individuals are going to be playing it. So if you are interested in, you know, playing in the thing, you can join my Discord, which I will put in the link of this YouTube, which I will put a link in this YouTube video's description for joining. So if you're interested in actually joining my Discord community and getting updates on when on the game and everything like that, or, you know, even just like hanging out, or even, you know, finding out when I go live, you can find it there. So the link's going to be in the description. For those on the Twitch side, I'd say just type an exclamation point Discord, join my server, and, you know, maybe you'll be able to get access to the alpha or the beta when I start getting into those playtests. But first off, we're making a pre-alpha build, which means that I need to finish the quest. Finish making starting quest. Starting. Really hard to see, so I'm just gonna let's zoom in. How do I zoom in? There we go. Zoom in. There we go. Now we can actually see the text. I'm gonna zoom in further for the. There we go. So I'll finish making starting quests. That's the first main thing for the alpha build. Wait, can I got a home? Can I have that in? There we go. So have there. Finish making starting quests and finalize. Finalize. Starting. Finalize Venus starting build. So that's pretty much just in regards of like what we're doing. There's not going to be much in terms of like narrative storyline, but that's where we're going to start on episode 3, which is continue finish, which is finish up final Ewenberg app, and also finish make tutorials for combat. And that's going to entail the default style and the narrative style versions of it. Sadly, I don't think we can actually do like a checkbox list in here, which would be kind of cool if we did. But pretty much, yeah, the default style is, of course, like I said, the one that's going to be you talk to where you go in and you talk to like this individual here, or you go into the training room and you talk to an individual here, and you can just choose your tutorial on what you want to learn and everything like that. It's not really any major issues on that front. Okay, a bunch of random text messages stuff I don't really care about right now. So there's that thing. Other things I'm going to keep working, and this is other things I'm going to keep working on as well, which is working on new world models and everything like that. So again, I'm working on them right now. I'm working on it specifically in on my phone and everything like that. If you kind of want to know what style I'm going for, I'm trying to move away from the default RPG Maker chibi style and kind of going for a little bit more detailed and everything. Probably leaning a little bit more towards I want to say Octopath style, but that's not the name of the style for it, but kind of a more traditional RPG game style from like the early years and everything. Which also means finalizing Rina's design in general, which that's what I'm doing. I'm designing her outfits and everything like that, and at least her major outfits and everything, because she's gonna have it. She's the main character, so you're gonna see her in at least 2, maybe 3 outfits throughout the game. Most of the characters, you're probably only gonna see the 1 outfit. Depends on how much money I want to dump into assets and everything like that. What else is I gonna do? I made a list somewhere. I gotta take a photo of it too. I took a photo of it? No. Wait, did I? What did I do with it? I don't remember what I did with it. If I did anything with it. Let's see. Did I take a photo of it? I did not take a photo of it. Oh wait, I think that was one of the things I actually brought home. Oh yeah, I did. It's right here. Aha! I have it. Right here, the piece of cardboard I was writing it on. Well, that's next year's plan. Never mind. Apparently my... Hello? RPG. Stop that. Stop trying to make me look weird on the internet and VTube Studio. I do not appreciate it. I'm already weird enough. Anyway. So... There's that entails right there. Next up, we also... I think those are the main things I want to try and get done for next year specifically. I don't know if there's anything else I specifically want to do, because I have all the maps pretty much built for at least the first part of the game. And give me a second. I'm going to try and bring up the Photoshop document. Let's see how badly this goes. Apparently, my pen isn't working correctly for my tablet, which is not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Alright, but, let's see. Alright. If we go back to the original, like, act build up for everything like that. We are pretty much working on... Ooh. Hello? Too close. Alright. So pretty much we are... Go away, history. We're pretty much working on this first part right here. So we have the first cutscene, and we meet Rina, learn a little bit about her. We get the first quest, how it works, learn basic systems. We learn about goblins, return to the thing, get paid, need more finances, meet. Yeah, the first part of this act is pretty much all map made already. So we have the first quest, side quest, and everything like that, and we're working towards the first boss fight, which we already have the boss fight ready to go, which is in the dev room here. It's the Tiger Bunny right here, specifically this enemy right there. So bring this up, bring up the enemies. This enemy right here. Yeah, nice little tiger bunny with lightning damage. It's basically Pikachu. And balancing will be needed in order and everything like that. So we'll figure out how to make it a little both challenging, but also not ridiculously overpowered and everything. Because, you know, we're not trying to make Dark Souls here. We're not trying to make Dark Souls. We're trying to make an RPG. And yes, we know. I want to be too powerful. As you can see, also, I've done a few more works on like plant life and everything. I think I've actually gone through the forest area. I started actually placing I haven't placed everything, but I am placing down like other things. Like here's another herb. I want to say I got berries in some locations. I don't have them everywhere yet. Mana berries. Berries. Yeah, I don't remember. Like I said, it's been a while since I've actually looked at this folder and everything. So, point is that, you know, we're getting there. We're working on it, everything like that. That's like a flashbang. Holy crud! Right. So, yeah, I think pretty much that's kind of the plan for the end of the year. Overall, I will put on work on some of the in-game system. In-game and it's already in place. So these are things like, you know, work on my gathering system and everything like that. I think I found a way, thanks to Thor, or as in Thor and his videos and everything like that, which I'm going to test out eventually. But it'll be in regards of this, and it might be a way to help everything flow better, so I can actually put more nodes on a map area without like breaking anything too specific. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, and I'm going to see if it works, because I think the problem that happened last time is that everything was trying to happen all at the same time, when in fact it didn't. Things need to kind of arrive at different times, which means that a bit of wait calls might be needed. So it's something that I'm going to try and figure out. It is not a guarantee thing, but we'll play around with anything. But there's other systems like, you know, set up the combat thing. Now, what is the plan for next year? And again, we're playing this super early for reasons. I'm gonna bold this. We're gonna raise the font up to there. For next year, this enter, we'll drop this back down to size 12. We'll take off the bold. I said take off the bold. Thank you very much. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and do another list. So, plans for next year, which I already have part of it planned out. Which the first thing is get the GS system. Excuse me, I don't want bold. Instead, I do not want bold. Are we not? Thank you. Can we now? Thank you. There we go. Got that taken care of. Sheath Louise. And the GS system plugin for the game. That's the biggest end. That's the first priority. So I will be looking around for programmers to help out with it, get that into the game and be done with it. The next few things I'm going to be working on with, now I have my board up here. We have art. This is going to be subdivided into a number of things, which is get some new RTP. Get RTP assets for the game. And what does this mean entirely? It means new tiles. Tiles for new zones. While I do have a good set of tiles right now from the standard RTP set, I do need more. And if I can make other older assets, you know, stand out a little bit more, which again, I do not mind the original style of this game. Like, I actually do really like how this all looks out. Apparently my keyboard does not want to work anymore, so fuck you. Oh wait, yeah, I had to use this anyway. So, like, I do like how the game fundamentally looks as is, because this is the style I want. But as you can tell, like, these opening areas, they're a little bland. So getting some new RTP assets, which for those who don't know, the runtime package is what it's called. Getting some new things for that to make life look a little bit better, and then we'll get something nice like this, where it's a little bit more detail going on. So there's still, like I said, a lot we have to work on. So new art, new tiles for new zones and old in general. Then afterwards, you know, character sprites. It's got to work on the actual character sprites for everything, and this is broad scope everything, all the things. We also got the NPC sprites. And I'm gonna take another page out of some older RPGs, which is I'm gonna make a set amount of NPCs, probably about like maybe 15 to 20, maybe 30 at most, and then you're just gonna see repeats of certain designs here and there. And maybe about 12 of them are unique NPCs and everything like that. But pretty much there's going to be a set pool of NPCs. That's pretty much what's going to happen there. What's next thing? Battle sprites. Nice. These are going to be the battle sprites for both the players as well as the thing. So this is actors and enemies. So, you know, we got to get both battle sprites for these things. Lots of new ones and everything like that. Enemies. There we go. Do that. Next, again, we have character art. Right. This means the actual, like, playable characters are going to get some really nice art. I'm going to hire an artist to do so. Also, NPC art. Let's actually do major NPC. The reason why I'm saying major is because I don't want to put an artwork for every random nobody there is. That's going to bankrupt me, if anything. Again, I'm an indie dev. I don't really have much else to do. Next up, new music. As much as I do like the soundtracks that I currently have, at some point, I'm going to run out of music, because let's be honest, there's a lot of music to be had in the game and everything like that, and I only have so many of them, and I don't know if I'm going to be using it all. And while I do like what I have, I want to kind of give it its own unique identity. So let's go ahead and just, you know, back out of here real fast. I'm going to come back to the game right here. Like, we have these music right here that I paid for. And yeah, I do like these songs. I really do. And I'm going to use them, but they're going to be the playtest build music only. And I'm gonna hire again. I'm gonna go out, try and find someone who's good at making music, and I'm probably gonna have them emulate a lot of what this music is. And I might keep a few soundtracks in here, with the express like unreleased information, because or at least I'll put a link to the Steam page where I got the music from. So I'm not sure what I'm doing for the music just yet. All I know is that I'm getting new music for the game, just in general. So that's that. And then lastly, keep working on the game itself. So that's all the artwork of it. Wait. This is actually let's see. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll do this, and then music. New OST. Yeah, music. Yeah. Okay. New music. There we go. There we go. And then of course we're going to continue working on the story. So story. What does that entail? That means plot. That means side plot. And of course that means plots and side plots. Mostly it's what that means. We got to make sure the story is, being developed as well. See. And then lastly, we got playtest number 2. Playtest 2, which maybe like once we start getting like all the final major key pieces in here, or like systems and everything like that, that's when we're going to actually start making this open alpha testing. But right now I'm just going to call it playtest 2 because that's what it's going to be. And again, playtest 2 might just be pre-alpha playtest, but done in alpha form, where like I have audience members or Discord members take part in the playtest as well and everything like that. But for right now, like I said, we still have a lot of work to figure out, a lot of work to get through and everything like that. But overall, I click out of here, please. Thank you. And then overall, that is pretty much the straightforward plan. And yes, a lot of it is art next year. That's going to be a lot of money. That's going to be a lot of work, and it's going to be a long process because art takes time. Good art takes time. But of course, the number one feature is get this gemstone system in here, because that's the key to my system. That's what makes this world for my D&D world more unique. Everything like that. Oh, wait, one thing I can do. Do this real fast. Continue story work. Okay, we'll also add on here world development. This is my D&D world, so in all technicality, that one's going to be the easiest to do. Main plot, there we go. Main plot, side plot. World development is going to be super easy because it's my D&D world. So as long as the D&D game still goes on, that's world development. Now, is it going to be in this specific area of the world? No, it may not be in the specific area, but I may put like lore on characters and everything like that and whatnot. And I'm gonna put one up here as well. Continue story tree. Continue work on story tree, and we're just going to make this one also. Copy that, and we'll just put that there too. Continue work on story tree, which is this thing right here. This document that we're currently working on. This is the story tree. I'm not worrying too much about dialogue at this time, mainly for the fact that I'm not worrying about. I'm worrying about the story, but I want to get the game functioning first. That's my main goal for it.
I can always write a story. That's not an issue. Coming up with the actual like narrative and everything, that's a whole different ballpark. So ultimately, I believe that is the plan. Very simple set of things, very easy set of stuff to work on, very focused group, and now we have a plan for it.
Much like we have a narrative plan right here in Photoshop. Not the best designed version of it, but there it is at least. And I'll probably copy this down somewhere because this is Act 1. I did a lot. There's a lot happening in Act 1. Like, this is probably going to be its own game, and it's a lot of grandeur for... There's a lot of grandeur for this thing. So, you know, it's... Yeah. There's a lot of grandeur for an RPG Maker game. But you know what? I decided that when I put a bit of myself into this game, that I'm going to go all out. And that is exactly what we're doing today. So that's exactly what we're doing for this game. We're going all out. Is this game going to be done in a year? No. Is it going to be done in 2 years? Probably not. It's going to be done in 3 to 5 years. Who knows? Point is just like these videos, one step at a time. And like I said, I'm still working on this game. I'm still thinking about this game. I put this off for long enough. I've been distracted for too long. Got too tired from work and everything, but that is the plan going forward. And yeah. So, you know, who knows? Maybe next week, maybe sometime, maybe next week on the next version of this. It's a video that I upload. Again, this is all off the top of my head. This is not scripted. I am, we're live on Twitch. I don't care if these live streams destroy whatever view count I have or viewing consistency I have. These streams are for myself, first and foremost, as a means to keep me motivated and working on this game. And it's also for you guys to see on YouTube. Hopefully to give me support. Any support is helpful. I do appreciate all you guys for sticking around for this, what, 50-minute video now? That's a live stream technically on Twitch. I don't edit these things because I don't have the patience, gumption, or know-how to do so. I always say gumption. No. Point is, I don't necessarily have the foreknowledge on doing editing to a degree and everything like that. So yeah, as I said, these videos are more or less a record of my progress and a journal for my entries and everything like that. So that's really it. Roughly an hour long stream, everything like that. That's really all I have to say. Let's go ahead and save this real fast. And yeah, there we go. That's what this entire stream was about. It was just to get back into here. The first thing that we can do right now is we can cross this out. I don't know if I can cross this out. There we go. We can just cross that out. We made the list. That's what matters. We made this list. We're one step into the plan already. Hooray for ADHD and everything like that. I'll probably copy this down into a Word doc and have that up in later things with actual like check marks and everything like that. So who knows? We'll see how well it goes. You know, I'm just gonna undo that. We'll keep that there. But wait, hold on. I have a thing. Delanius. Oh wait. A check mark? Yeah, there we go. We got check marks here. Green check mark. Right next to make a list. Do it on this side actually. There we go. Green check mark right on make a list. We've made the list, we've done all that stuff. We're back and everything. Anyway, for those on the YouTube side of things, please like, comment, give me your support, do something, whatever you need to do. You know, do the YouTube thing love you guys. Thank you for coming out, watching the video, sticking around for the ramblings in which I do. Other things of note that the Star Wars videos, I am thinking of that. I am working on that as well, and we will be getting those going sometime soon. I just need to find some people willing to do some voice acting for me, probably among my friends, everything like that. So we'll get there eventually. We'll figure out something. Let's see who to go raid today, because don't forget, on the stream side of things, we raid people at the end of our streams. Let's see, who's streaming RPG Maker right now? Nobody. How it games and software. You know what? Let's go raid somebody we know. Give some fun. Hey, only sleeping. Oh no. Oh, we'll avoid that thing. Actually, you know what? We'll go raid Warrior. Give him some love. If he's playing some Battlefield 2042. I think 2142 is a thing. Oh, he's having some technical issues. He might not be actually streaming anymore. Let me refresh the page. Welcome to the end of the video. Whatever this is, you're still here on the YouTube side of things. Thank you, for real. Oh, he isn't even live anymore. Wow, that was terrible. Anyway, we're gonna go raid somebody now on the Twitch side of things. Thank you for being patient with me. And yeah, raid. Let's see, /raid. Like copying his name again and trying it again. There we go. Never mind, we're not raiding him. You know what? We're just gonna end stream here. Apparently no one wants to be raided today, so yeah, I guess we'll call it a day there. Hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening, and we'll see you on the next game development stream or video, whatever happens. Rambling is done.